Hey, welcome back, Mangler 3. I'm here with continuous Star Rail. A lot of new quests and new stories, so we'll probably start with the main quest, but I'll just start out by seeing if anything else is expiring. Sounds like game's already loaded. There we are. Alright. Right, so the first is the event list. Oh, oops. Alright, we could probably get a new character if there's anybody interesting. Trailblaze Friendship is Magic. Okay, that might be our quest. That's weird, it says when it expired. I think this was the Olympics one, which was like gold, silver, bronze stuff. And then Finest Duel is the sword stuff. Saga of Primavera Blade. Oh, this is March 7th, going into learning how to use a sword, so she can now use a sword. And then we got new characters, Jiao Chu, which I believe is a healer, and Sparkle again. Can't do this one yet, because we have to do the other ones first. And then the other ones are probably just repeats. Or stories that we can start eating. Well, let's see where we're at. It looks like we're in the middle of something where we're in an adventure. Not Arm Alley. Okay, so we're in the middle of Stars Born. Let's go ahead and continue this one. Sounds good to me. Christian just scored a few minutes ago, that's why we started a little late.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Let's go. Can't think you can jump rather than playing the other game. Genshin, where you can jump.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang! This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things. You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need? I'm doing my best, alright? It takes time to figure all this out. When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Hey, kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
I'll take the little ones away right now. Who are you calling kids?
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a starskiff. Like, whoosh.
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
Huh? Everhunt Plains? Yeah, sure. Big Sis will take you there.
Shh! You should have let me. Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Let me check something real quick. Well, I'll wait till I pause.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yanqing?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go! I want to play in Everhunt Plains!
Should be better now.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again. That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
That cloud Knigget didn't recognize Master Yanqing. Looks like they were tampering with the Scarsive production line, huh?
They said they were doing an overhaul, but it looked like they had no idea how to operate the Starskiff production line, right?
And it's suspicious how they suddenly finished their overhaul and walked away as soon as they laid eyes on us.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
We got this.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
Not all targets. Oh, zoom in. Sorry. There we go. Saw somebody else in the background. I was trying to catch them, but...
We should have just killed those lowly beasts. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice. Cut the theatrics, Gulak. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans. So where are we heading next? To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So, are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue, but they seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Taking advantage of the temporary absence of the group, you cautiously approach the crate and crawl inside.
So cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
You hear footsteps pacing back and forth beside the crate. If someone were to open the crate at that moment, they would certainly catch you in a ridiculous hiding position. Fortunately, that doesn't happen. Floating mechanism at the bottom of the crate is activated. Feel it begin to drift slowly forward. After what feels like an entire amber era of holding breath in silence, you heard the sound of a crate touching.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, alright? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
Departing footsteps sound like a signal, prompting you to breathe a sigh of relief.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia. They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared! Let's catch up to them.
Tread softly, breathe quietly, and make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity. Watch out! You're on high alert!
That was close. Like holding my breath.
Don't be so paranoid. We're running out of time. Get over here!
Shuhart, I'm coming!
He's running now.
Leaving. Did he spot us?
Yeah.
Quickly, hide! Watch out! They're on high alert! Did he spot us? Quickly, hide! What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
The moment he reaches out. Waiting. What am I doing wrong?
Never mind who they are. Let's just film.
You just have to sit there and watch until something happens. Not all targets reached. So what am I supposed to do? Do I talk to
Don't
him?
get too close, Miss March!
Never mind who they are. Let's just...
I feel like I should. Oh, maybe I go back to 1 and they do something, and then I switch to 3. No. Something's going wrong here. We're stuck. Oh yeah, wait till they actually do something and then I talk. Just sitting there.
Don't get too close, Miss March!
Never mind who they are. Let's... Never mind who
Yeah,
they
that's
are.
for sure, but not all targets reached. What else? I don't see anything else.
Never mind who they are.
Okay, so if it's not everything, then there's gotta be something else.
Don't get too close, Miss March!
Looking to see if there's something else. I don't think there's anything else at all.
who they are. Let's just film.
Wonder. I got an idea. Can't switch out. I wanted to switch to a mouse. Can I switch in this one?
Never mind who they are.
Usually I can walk while I'm doing this. How come it's not letting me? It's frozen in place. Let me check something. It's a bug.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
Restart, pause, and save to fix the bug. Okay. Oh.
Wanna go take some pictures? Or maybe we can go drink some Immortals Delight.
Let's go. I'll give you it.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film.
Now he's moving.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there? It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Whoa. I don't even know who's on my team. And we'll find out in a second.
Forsen?
Adusa! Die, you lowly beast!
Oh, it's probably a standard, because she's definitely...
Nice job!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Did the rhythm get messed up? The mood is set just right. Let the show begin! Let's improvise.
I have something for you.
Stay in step.
Nap time. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I could take 10 of you!
How is this possible? How did these Foxians change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
The Borisin have infiltrated the Shinshao.
Well, how did the Borisin manage to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and
Magic
shaving
cloak.
their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borisin prisoners. If they can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion... Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
There are more Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Meanwhile, in the Seat of Divine Foresight,
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the General of the Xianzhou Yao Cheng.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He is the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
yeah, we're here to answer your questions as witnesses. He didn't tell us about your intentions at all. You're here about the Arbor Resurrection. I never heard the first one.
That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
The Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
All comes down to the Stellaron. We are the good guys. Raise her suspicion about your relationship with Stellaron hunters. Talk about Elio's prophecy. We'll say we're the good guys.
What's wrong with doing something good? Along the way, we've helped countless worlds. Well, not literally countless, but you get the idea. The Stellaron hunters warned us that if we didn't hurry to the Xianzhou Lafu, half of its inhabitants would die.
Your good intentions are commendable, just like the Cloud Knight's determination to eliminate those abominations. Even though there are always people who remain skeptical, I won't question your motives. Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
The preceptors of the Lofu seem suspicious. I personally met Don Shu. The exile of Imbitor Lune is what led to this calamity. Refused to answer any. I'll say the third one.
If the Lafu hadn't exiled Dan Heng, leaving the Videodora with no leader, they wouldn't have fallen into chaos, and there wouldn't have been the opportunity to bring the Stellaron to the roots of the Arbor unnoticed.
Imbibitor Lune was exiled due to his own crimes. Now, Dan Heng, as his reincarnation, is free from his sins. However, why did he risk trespassing on the Xianzhou Lafu before his exile was lifted?
I was concerned about the safety of my companions, so I acted brazenly. I admit I was reckless at the time, but
he returned despite everything. Now, let's consider the outcome. The Arbor was resurrected, and the Lafu required a High Elder to repair the seal and suppress the plague mark. It's hard not to think about the stakes involved, right? According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Wu Xuan, Master Diviner, witnessed everything firsthand. Ventilio is a heliobus. Ventilio is eager to obtain the power of the Arbor. Refused to answer anything. I'll say the first one.
We were working with Diviner Fu, and she also witnessed Ventilia's true form. You're not going to doubt one of your own people, are you?
Of course not. We can trust the testimony of Master Diviner Fu Xuan. However, even if she saw it with her own eyes, we can't completely rule out the possibility that she might have been deceived. After all, it's suspicious how the culprit just bizarrely vanished. Oh, it seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the three questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the plague mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking? Or the 10 Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Law Fu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Law Fu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lawfu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison and as elusive as quicksand. The Borson believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Ventilia.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Law Fu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Shao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling Prison.
Are you imprisoning us?
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Me too. I object. Will you let us come back? I object.
Worried that I might go back on my word and keep you in the Shackling Prison? Relax. If I wanted to do that, you'd already be behind bars. Once you're done with your testimony, you're free to come and go as you please.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests...
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance. But I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Law Fu's Shackling Prison. Since he is the Broodlord of the Borson, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borson suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my Lieutenant Zhao Chou and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started? Do you actually believe in the Celeron Hunter's prophecy?
I do. No, I don't.
The Xianzhou's matrix of prescience can also predict the future. Do you believe in its prophecies?
I understand. You're definitely a unique individual, just like Huayan said. I hope you'll walk alongside the Rainbow's path as a friend.
I'm really sorry about all this, but the testimony in the Shackling Prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the Interrogation Division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back.
Better not be underwater.
So no need to worry.
As you wish, General.
We've had bad memories with underwater prisons. How did Cat Hand get up here too? Cat's been on the keyboard. Sometime later, Starskip carries you and Donhong to a place that looks strikingly familiar.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the Interrogation Division also know your purpose in coming.
This looks really good. I knew it had something to do with water. Somebody in Hoyo is scared of water.
The shackling prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Donhong.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you.
This is the entrance to the Shackling Prison? Wait. Shackling Prison inside of Skill Gorge Waterscape too? Once I step through the door, will I be inside the prison? I'll say the first one.
This is one of many entrances used for temporary access. Since you're not actual prisoners, it makes sense for you to use this entrance. Please come on in, dear guests.
Let's go.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
Here we are underwater.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Somebody doesn't like water.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin abominations of abundance and the arch nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes. Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the shackling prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hulei. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borson. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borson die within 3 days in the forest, but Hulei is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals. Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hulei's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
So he did crimes that used the blood of the Foxians. Maybe that's why he lives forever. Don't mention Jing when I'm talking about.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hulei.
Just swallow it already. Hulei is like all Borson. He can release a pheromone called lupatoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borson. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupatoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed. Your Honor.
What is it?
No, never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's keep moving.
Not a good sign.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Jade Abakai here glow with an unusual luminescence as they perform their calculations, possibly on the status of the prison's cells or on the security of each area. Looking down, you see a honeycomb of densely packed prison cells extending deep into the darkness beyond your view. You hazard a guess as the number of prisoners are getting over 3,000? 30,000? 300,000? Wait, this is not even the entire Shotgun prison.
Welcome, dear guests from the Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before.
Miss Hanya, it's you. Are you and your sister the only judges here?
You don't want to see me? Well, in that case, I can call in the judge who's an expert in acupuncture, or the one who's handy with axes and saws, or the one who knows all about whips and ropes. We've got plenty of options here, and we'll find one that suits your taste. Just kidding. We judges work in shifts, and it just happens to be my shift. Maybe we're destined to cross paths. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Shenzhou Luofu.
It was a lucky coincidence. Pom-Pom takes care of us at home and friends take care of us in the world. That's just how it is.
Even though you and I have met before,
we can't show any favoritism under the 10 Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission. This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danheng, please come with me.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
I didn't touch anything. I could get used to this.
Freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time in... Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
This might be of some use.
These crates, they look oddly familiar.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance, but throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one.
The mechs in those crates are no joke. Looks like the IPC's caught the attention of the Boris.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Watch out!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
We're surrounded. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here. Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding.
Food is set just right. Let the show begin!
Just in time.
It's going wild.
Just a little thing.
Just like a vortex.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
Naughty child. Nap time.
I'll catch up.
Perhaps you still don't have humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Dreams do come true.
Some value, I suppose.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
I was just getting started.
Not over yet.
Imaginary freaking limits seem to be
Time for a shot. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. There's more to life.
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind. So this is the
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
So this is the warmth of life.
Some value, I suppose. Enjoying yourself?
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
So this is the warmth of life.
People, I'm just gonna stop. You're wasting my time. Retreat. Alright, let's switch teams here. Team, we're at team life. Alright, Brew and me are gone. We can use you, you're imaginary. Oh, how about you? Acheron, absolutely.
So it's you.
You're out for this battle.
Our time spent with one another is precious.
So we'll put you, Kafka. Here we go.
Oh, we meet again.
Natasha, you're kind of an odd person out. Do you have a wind healer? No. We do not. Nope. Yeah, by default, I guess you're our person. Acheron, you're much stronger.
What an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes.
These crates.
A few days ago, I had a feeling there would be... I heard I caught a glimpse of the... Well, business firm. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Watch out!
All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
The wardens are dead.
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding. This thing is going wild. Just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
Time to test our rapport. Let's improvise.
Destined for oblivion.
Nap time. Stand still.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed. Two shall fall.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Did the rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
The mood is set just for— let the show begin!
How familiar. Destined for oblivion. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
That'll take more than medicine.
Don't worry. It's just a scream.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Free will, or was it fate? Stand still.
I'm okay.
May as well kill them all.
That's better.
Relax. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion. Again. Say bye to breathing. Stand still.
Gun.
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
I think Shaw mentioned there was some kind of biological tissue inside the mechs. Where are the Spiritfarers? Why hasn't anyone come to help us? Is it the first one?
The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the Shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the Shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the Shackling prison, the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
A few moments prior, Shui leads the Yaoqing
Here we are.
in prison.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
It's showing 1, 2, 3 from the bottom up. So first floor, second floor, third floor.
It's better to use your brain and save your strength.
Going down. When a key in the shape of a colossal sky-bearing column slots in the keyhole, it unlocks a path to prison crypts, where criminals of high severity are held, subdued, capacity. There's another key that keeps felons locked away behind the ultimate gates.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless. Inside the delve behind this door is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule.
Probably in painful with all the swords.
According to custom, envoys from the Yaoqing visit the Xianzhou Luofu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yaoqing messengers want to see him dead.
Well, of course.
Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
Oh yeah, I want to bet. Laser did out there.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed.
I'm gonna open my eyes now.
Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Hule.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that too. He must be a doctor.
And once again, the envoys of the Yaoqing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Outback. You can call me Mock Talk.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level! Send reinforcements!
Nobody will hear you here, at the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer! Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found soldiers available.
Of course, it's not electric with these people, it's all fire.
Let the show begin!
So we're just fire. Fire, imaginary. Oh, he's fire.
A little more heat. Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Relax.
Hey, I give him credit even though not the right thing.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you all. But I promise
You're too good to me.
We'll catch up.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
It's better to make no move. More seasoned. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Stand still. May as well kill them all. Nap time. Relax.
How presumptuous! Die now!
Leave if you can, Morsa.
It's not time yet.
Back. How about letting the enemy strike first? A little more heat. Stay in. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
the mood is set. Let the show begin! Let's improvise.
Say bye to breathing. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
That's better.
Thank you for your generosity.
Just in time. Just a little something. Nothing else.
Thank you for your generosity.
Stand still. Can't hurt.
Naughty child.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Take your position. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Dreams do come true.
Cutting the net.
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
for it. Now it's over.
I've waited for too long. My first meal after regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time, boy. Welcome back.
She's worth it. Oh dear.
How many times has the old verdant home spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp, tell me your name!
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjai's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws!
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
Julia Rumblade. What's up? Welcome to the stream.
A weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan.
I am.
Fine. You'll get what you want.
That's good.
All of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord. We should leave
Going
now.
well.
Before we go...
How about you?
Give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, do you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys! Time to move out!
At the same time, Mangler, Dan Heng, and Hanya realize...
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping.
I can't
Those
see your
Ingenium
chat. You
enemies are
repeated
wandering
yourself like
around
4
and
times,
causing
so
heavy
I felt a
casualties.
little suspicious.
And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out!
Trying to see if you're
We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed. Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners.
So that's okay.
By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated.
GTA. I play
It was probably Madam Shui and the
Impact.
Yaoqing messengers heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
Zenless Zone 0.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
Final
We've
Fantasy
gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Things like that. Game voice is so
Intruders are
high,
quite
I can't
bold.
hear your voice.
They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Oh. Let me see if I can fix that.
Indeed, but Borison tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
Alright, I turned it up. Can you hear me now? Looks like the testimony will have to wait, huh? Like I said, wherever we go, we're always in trouble. I'll say the first time.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya?
Other games you were asking about, I said
soon be
Wuthering
outnumbered by
Waves,
all the enemies inside.
Zenless Zone 0, Final Fantasy
to bend the
14,
rules.
Civilization
Please
6,
follow
things like
me.
that.
By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
I think I'm gonna probably have to put a cut in the video right now because she gotta run. But thanks for showing up, and maybe I'll catch you next time. Or at least if anyone else is on, we can see if we can raid somebody. How about Jack's Fate 37? Here we go. This one's more like what the game you were talking about, GTA. He's usually more FPSs. Alright. Talk to you guys next time.